whilst I had a great reading year in 2023, I didn't do so great with actually managing my goals. So my 2024 goals are a lot simpler. Essentially, my 2024 goals can be summed up as read what I fucking own. But I do have some things that do specify that a little bit more. So first up, I want to read more of my backlist TBR. So I have lots of books that I've owned for a long time, and I've actually been getting to a couple of them last year and loved them. They haven't been on hold for a reason. So I need to get to them. Those need to be pushed up the priority list quickly. Also, series. I have a lot of continuations of series on my TBR and I just never actually sit down and read them. I just keep starting new ones. So I need to actually sit down and read the series, not necessarily finish them, depending. For example, I'm reading Discworld, that's not happening, but I need to actually read them. Otherwise it's going to become just completely unmanageable. It's already close. And then my big goal for 2024 is I'm going on a book buying ban. So I do have caveats. Everyone has caveats, and I do have caveats. There are some that are obvious and very reasonable, and some that are me doing specific things for me. So the obvious and reasonable ones, at least in my eyes, are that any gifts and or gift cards do not count. I do not get negated if someone buys me a book. That is fine. Someone can purchase me a book if they would like to, and whilst obviously it adds to my TBR, it does not negate my book buying ban. Also, unhauls. Some of my friends will unhaul their books and will send them around to each other. I would like to be unhauling some more books myself, but I'm allowed to take on books from unhauls from friends. I'm considering them the same as gifts, because most of my friends will only recommend books from their unhauls to me if they think I'll like them. So it pretty much is a gift without the surprise aspect. That's all the difference. So those are all being allowed to come in. Book boxes. I am subscribed to Goldsboro GSFF box, and I'm still allowed to get that each and every month if I want to. I have to go and check the box. I have to go and look at what's coming in that month's box and check that I'm actually happy to receive it, and decline it and skip that month if not. I have to check. Now if I check them all and I want to read all 12, fab, I get 12 books. But I need to be realistic because there are books on my shelves right now from last year from Goldsboro that I just wasn't paying attention. I just let them arrive and then I've never read them. I need to be more proactive on that. I need to check that more often. Related to that, book box sequels. So I used to be subscribed to Illumicrate, and obviously with Goldsboro, they, if you get the first book in a book box, will give you priority for purchasing the rest. So I'm allowing myself to do that. I don't buy every single sequel, some of the books I've read and I don't particularly enjoy, but I do like getting a lot of them, and so I'm allowed to do that because it's on a time limited thing and like the matchy and yeah, I didn't do that for the Blood Trials and I've regretted it ever since, so that is fine. Not too many should be coming out. Illumicrate I think should be like 1, maybe 2 books ever in the future, I think, for series that I was with them. Goldsboro obviously will be more of a continuous thing, but there's not been too many series that they've put in the book box, so there shouldn't be many coming out there. I'm anticipating maybe like 3. We'll see, we'll see. And then this is the caveat one, which is favourite authors. I am primarily thinking of 2 specific authors, however, I have the memory of a sieve, so I can see myself forgetting someone, so I'm just saying favourite authors are allowed for new releases. However, what I'm specifically thinking of is Samantha Shannon and Derek Landy. I know there is a new Scholarly Pleasant book coming out this year. I've already set it up to be pre-ordered. The money's going to be taken in 2024, so any Scholarly Pleasant Derek Landy book that comes out, I may purchase it. Same with Samantha Shannon. I don't know if any new Bone Season books are coming out. I think that they might be releasing the rewritten versions of the rest of the Bone Season this year. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm allowed to purchase them. I want to get matching sets. I've got like special editions of certain ones. I want to make sure I have them in. Those are pretty much my 2 favourite authors that are currently still releasing books. I have other favourite authors, they're just not releasing books anymore. It makes me sad. I definitely want to be able to immediately buy them, and yes, again, if one of my other favourite authors starts publishing again, you know, has a book come out, I'm thinking Alison Croggan, I'm thinking Caroline Logan, A.B. Endicott, then they will also be on the list where I can also buy those. If they don't have any special editions, I will try and but they are on the list. But yeah, ones with special editions from Derek Landy and from Samantha Shannon. I will be more sad that I don't have them than pleased that I continued with my book buying ban. Despite the fact that that's quite a lot of, you know, caveats and things like that. And not including gifts, which I can't anticipate, that's gonna be what? under 20 books. So obviously I can't anticipate any gifts from friends, that is separate, and I'm not going to ban people from wanting to gift me any books either because they want me to read them or just because they want to be nice. But I had 118 books come into my life in 2023. That is ridiculous. I read 86, and some of those were backlist and some of those were the new ones and some of those were ebooks that weren't even on that list. So yeah, I need to cut down. So even if I do have these, you know, 20 plus including gifted books come in, it's still a big decrease. It's going to be really, really difficult to do. I am going to Sweden this year again for a wedding of my friend, and so what if I see another kid's Swedish book that I want to buy? I really enjoyed reading Svenska Fåglar and I'm going to enjoy reading Vassakrisen. What if I want to buy another one? I am going to cross that bridge when I come to it. I may allow myself that because it's on holiday. But yeah, like if I go to Waterstones, tough. If I go to the Minster bookshop or to Portal Books here in York, tough. I cannot buy myself any books. So obviously I can buy books for other people, so I'll still be buying books for my parents and for my wonderful friends, but not for me. Oh, I'm already regretting this. Why am I telling people? It also does put a very big halt on another thing that I'm wanting to do, which is not a 2024 goal, but I mentioned at the end of 2023 that I want to read around the world and read a book from every single country. I do have a few of those books on my TBR already. One was gifted to me by my lovely brother-in-law for Christmas, another one I already had, so I do have some of those. So I will start with those and get through, but yeah, it does mean that I can't buy any more of them. So we'll see how that goes. Although I do technically have a Amazon gift card that is worth about 80 quid that has been on there for like 5 years now. So theoretically that's a gift card, I can spend it on books, but I'm going to try not to. The Read Around the World challenge can just be a slow one that I'm moving my way through. It's going to be an interesting year not being able to buy a book. Oh, I regret this already. But everyone who does it says that it works out really well, and you know, I still do have caveats. I still can buy the books that are really like important to me that I buy. It's just stopping my book buying hobby, I guess. No more scouring charity shops. Ah, I'm so sad. Let me know if any of you have ever done a book buying ban before. I know Olivia from Olivia's Catastrophe has done one before and I need the motivation, please. This is going to be a difficult one because oh boy, yeah, I've thought about doing this for years and just never have because I know I don't have the motivation to keep it up, but I've told my other half and he will make me stick to it, so we'll see how that goes this year. Thanks for watching, folks. If you'd like to see how my pain carries on through the year, hit the subscribe button and I'll see you in the next video. I'm gonna save so much money. Bye!